not a long period. Aquila's really positioned itself as a leading power cat brand in the world, and how we've got there has been through a lot of innovation and new models. And today we're established in over 22 countries. We actually show up as far as one of the leading catamarans in market shares all over the world now. Right now today we're from 32 foot, and we'll be soon announcing our 70-footer, and so we're really covering a lot, large part of the market, and exciting times for Aquila. The Aquila 70 was really a great project to be involved with, and sort of where we started from was really, you've got to firstly have a factory big enough to build a 70-footer, and the beam of a power cat is pretty significant in terms of normal boat building. So you need a decent factory, a decent size factory, decent launch facilities of that to go. The Sine Eagle Yard has developed factories large enough for this now. The innovation on the Aquila 70 really started with a significant amount of customer feedback from around the world, and that's really where we started from, was why we're typical yacht monohull owners may not consider a power cat, and we really nailed that down. What were the items that folks moving into this category were looking for, and really the big things that we came back with was, and very strong feedback, was that a power cat needs to look more like a yacht, not like a box, which a lot of catamarans do have a sort of a boxy look, which is some folks like, but it seemed like power cats were not being considered because of the aesthetics. And then secondly was performance. Very strong feedback on performance, that power cats typically are not decent performing boats when it comes to speed. So those are really the two main drivers that drove the Aquila 70, and with that we've come up with a lot of innovations on that. You're just going to have this incredible open feeling. We've really focused on sort of more of a yacht type feeling. For the American market, obviously the galley is up, so the entertaining is much more around the galley, the salon, real comfortable seating, proper dining table so that you can actually entertain around a dining table inside and in the cockpit. So yeah, it's going to be this really open feeling. The Aquila is, it's got very specific DNA, and I can run through a few of them. And the one thing that we've got very strong feedback, which is really liked by all of our owners, is the forward access from the flybridge forward. That is really a super important feature. Easy accessibility around the boat. I think one of the big things that Aquila focus on is balance of space around the boat. The flybridge has been an interesting concept on the boat for us, and you can purchase the boat with a normal open flybridge or with a fully enclosed flybridge. To really be able to enclose it and really have a great air-conditioned area, you really need to be able to do it properly. And this we've designed the boat that you can have either or. The layout, as far as the staterooms are concerned, we can go from 6 cabin plus some crew berths up in the small crew cabins up in the forepeaks, all the way down to really luxurious 3 cabin plus a nice skipper's cabin, plus a separated pantry washroom for your washer dryer and that, which is really a cool feature. But as far as the main cabin, very large cabin forwards, which goes across the bridge deck, so 27-foot wide boat, you have a 27-foot wide cabin. So that's really the master cabin. And then you have the 2 midship side cabins, which are just gorgeous cabins as well, huge windows looking out over from your bed, really comfortable showers, toilets, etc. So, and then of course for the more Asian markets or European markets where they would want the galley down below, we give up some space of the stateroom. And then of course the salon just opens up a whole new world of space for entertainment and luxurious seating. So we started off we've incorporated the bulb. Basically gives you a lot of waterline length, but what it also does is reduces the pitching moment of a boat so that you actually have a much more comfortable ride. What we've also done is have decent bridge deck clearance. We also did CFD analysis, which is computer fluid dynamics, around the propeller, the shaft, and we've come up with a really innovative way of how do we reduce the drag in that area, which is specifically a high drag area on boats. So we've got some really cool innovative things that we will be able to show folks on that. But if you want to go long range cruising, at lower speeds, the boat can do it. But if you want to do 27 knots, 30 miles an hour, the boat can do it with the optional 1,000 horsepower Volvo Penta straight shaft engine. The aft area of the Aquila 70 is something that's going to be just absolutely superb area to hang around on. When you see boats at anchor, that's where people like to hang around, is actually on these seats. So if you've got the kids swimming out the back, mum and dad can also sit over there, and actually on comfortable seats. In order to keep performance levels up and that, we have integrated a lot of carbon fiber in the boat. We have our two main structural bulkheads are 100% carbon fiber, and then we have all of the other bulkheads are reinforced with carbon fiber as well. So that's one aspect of what we do from a quality point of view. As far as the lamination process at Sine Eagle of all the Aquila boats is that it's incredibly environmentally conscious. Everything is closed molded. We have no styrene escaping or anything like that. So we do vinyl ester, resin infused on the large components. We've done a lot of work on aesthetics with its exterior or interior. And this is what's really going to be astounding for everybody that sees this boat, is that it really has gorgeous lines. Everything is super balanced, large windows in it. And then when you come into the interior, all the materials we'll be using, engineered stone. We're using all really high-tech products, which actually we have to focus on weight as well from a performance point of view. The really exciting part of the Aquila 70 for me is that it's really taking what I believe is power catamarans into a more of a yacht type scenario where you can sit at the dock and look and say, wow, those are cool lines. I'm so proud to own that boat. And I think that is where we differentiate ourselves clearly, is from the majority of our competition, and that goes throughout Aquila, is our aesthetics and our performance, and particularly in open water performance.